One thing I'd love to do with one of these shows, and tell me what you guys think.
Yeah.
I would love to bring somebody who is presently a referee on to co-host me during one of these. I'm thinking like Pat McMiniman, a great friend and a teammate of mine who's actually now also a referee for football. Because I've had a lot of issue with the referees, and I don't like hearing Dean Blandino try and cover up everything about what's going on. If you don't know who Dean Blandino is, people, he is the head of officiating for the NFL. He is essentially the interpreter of rules as things go along. And I would love to have a referee on because in the game that I live tweeted the other night, Seattle was hosting the LA Rams. There were 5 challenges thrown throughout the game. Every single one of them was about the spotting on the ball. And 4 out of 5 of those challenges were reversed. And either the first down was given or the ball was turned over, one of the 2 things. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Would a referee, and actually, you know, I want to ask all of you too. Do you think a referee, bring on a referee, it doesn't matter what level. Okay, we could be talking a youth referee, high school, college, what have you, a semi-pro, whatever, come on and help interpret all the calls on the field. Do you think that, would everybody like that? What do we think?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah?
It's a different perspective.
Absolutely.
Why not?
You could get it from like a professional, not just like an amateur who doesn't know like the rules.
I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be hard to get a professional, but...
Well, no, I mean like...
I know some people.
It's a great idea, though.
I mean like a ref, like
It's a good idea, though, buddy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
but in reality, Mark, you said 5 times to reverse 4 times?
Mm-hmm.
That's horrendous.
Yes.
They're not doing their job.
On spotting the ball.
Horrible.
One of the arguably easiest things for them to do. Especially with all the video review. I mean, well, with the video review, I'm saying prior to that, you would think that spotting the ball would be a lot easier.
And guess what? Each referee has... Well, how many referees on the field? 6?
It's 6 to 8, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess what? They see where it goes.
Yep.
One of them does.
Yep.
Okay? They each watch one location.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it. Not that difficult.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Or get a new referee.
One of the 2. And actually, that game that had a lot of problems was actually headed up by Mike Hockley, who is a guy, one of the head referees that a lot of people like. If you don't know who I'm talking about,
Hercules.
This guy looks like he is on steroids for sure.
Yeah.
Very, very strong, very intimidating referee. And Trevor Siemian bringing it out of the backfield and caught to convert the first down onto the New England 20-yard line by Demarius Thomas.
Ooh, I knew he would get a big
Not much pressure there on Trevor Siemian at all. Plenty of time for him to figure it out. And he hits a very small window for Demarius Thomas to make that catch, unfortunately. So one other thing that I was talking about last night with Josh, actually, is like how can you, to be realistic here, how can you possibly make every single call correct? Because it's not entirely possible.
No.
But is there a way to shave down the responsibilities of the refs so that they have less to focus on and they can be more accurate in their calls?
Well,
I have an interesting thought here. I want to see what you think.
I believe in people
I know what
making calls.
Okay.
I'm not a big believer in like if you think of robots or any like 10 years down the road of like something else making a call. I think a human can make the call. Do I like the replays? Yes. Okay. Not all the time. I'm liking they have a limit on it.
Yep.
But I do like people making the call, yes.
Okay.
I want to hear what you have.
All right, here's my thought. All right, in terms of spotting the ball,
Yes.
declaring a touchdown, things like that, I think the field itself
Yes.
is going to become a piece of technology. So, like, they've already talked about how they could put a chip in the ball. They've talked about how they could put chips in the field and, you know, essentially make a matrix version, if you will, run through technology of the field to track exactly where the ball is. So I was thinking, like, maybe that would be the best way to do it for getting correct spotting. because then you could like look at a watch or something and be like,
Yeah.
okay, it
Yeah.
needs to be
I like it.
exactly here. And then what can happen too is that you don't have to have people who might mess up the chains by just a little bit, because you know they. And the game is tied, folks. By the way, 3-3. Denver was only able to come away with the field goal there.
It was like
Clean snap and a great kick. I'm not going to lie, people, but he just shaved
Oh,
the
that was
inside
close.
of that goalpost right there. And but yeah, no, I think that's most reasonable. I mean, like, I think the field is going to become a piece of technology. I mean, they already have cameras in the
pylon.
yep, thank you, in the
Yes.
pylons themselves, so they're already doing that type of stuff.
I do like that, Mark. I do agree with you in a way, but also say your knees down or your elbows down. Before, like, can the chip see that?
The chip,
You know-
the chip won't be able to see that, but the way I think of it is like maybe you could, like, as you replay the video, you could like click when you see it's touch the ground,
Okay,
and then at that point it'll tell you where the ball's supposed to be.
I like it.
So that's how they would do the review of the play.
You gonna put the call in?
I think it should happen. I mean, they already do it in tennis. The video
Okay.
that they have there, the court, not field, the court for tennis, it's kind of a piece of technology. What they do is, I don't know if it's a chip necessarily, but when they're calling if a ball is in or not, so we're going to use this right here for now, this basketball here. So let's say this is the line, and this is in, that's out. And if the ball is like clearly out, it'll be out. But if it's just touching just inside or just touching just outside, that's considered in still.
Okay.
And it'll actually show you the shadow of where the ball
I've
hit
seen that.
exactly.
Okay, I like it.
So I think it's very, very possible. It's just a matter of actually putting that to use itself. So we'll see what happens there.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Friends, while we're